Good afternoon. Happy Friday. This is Sean LaBelle of the Decker Hewitt Group. It was another week of record gains here in North American markets as we've seen this rally really broaden out, especially this week. It had been the banks and the energy names that had really led the way so far in 2021. But this week we've seen other sectors really take part, notably the healthcare, the industrials, the consumer staples. This market is really broadened out right now. So just the health of this rally is also improving quite a bit. It isn't as focused in just two sectors. What was moving markets this week? Well, it was a continued increase here in earnings expectations as we did get much better than expected results out of the U.S. financials this week. It's worth noting that expectations for earnings season were already high, and they've already surpassed that, at least out of the U.S. banks so far. We're going to continue to see more earnings flow out in the coming weeks. But in terms of this week's Market Watch Weekly, it just dives into the conversation of where we see future growth coming from. Also talks about that U.S. 10-year Treasury, which did help the rally this week. That 10-year Treasury hit about 1.75 2 weeks ago. As we were talking about, there was a big uptick in volatility surrounding those rates increasing that quickly. Well, those rates have receded here the last week or so. It's down to about 1.55% and really peeled off on Thursday as we had a couple good economic numbers come out. So again, just some positive earnings expectations, good economic data continue to drive this market higher. We do suggest that investors take stock of their portfolios, though, with the market already up around 10% thus far this year. So you really want to look into what you own in your portfolio. For ourselves in our discretionary portfolio, we did a bit of a rotation this week. We trimmed the industrials a little bit and added a bit more weight to the utilities. This is just a little bit more of a conservative outlook, but also a nice pickup in yield on that. So just a little bit of tinkering, nothing too dramatic, as we still obviously remain quite constructive on this market. And we'll end it there. Hope everyone enjoys this sunny weekend, and we will talk to you next week. Cheers.